This is the newest, most exciting entertainment show in town.
Talk about authentic and real conversations,
Fun and educative segments,
trending topics,
celebrity checks,
books and authors,
Q&A. Join me, Lavin Nyagowa and Hazel Njeru every Tuesdays and Saturdays from 3 to 4 p.m. only on The Unfiltered.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys? I go by the name Reynams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho na nipimia, na kama sina pesa ungewezi nipimia. Hapa Shenster the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love, I don't fake it. Kumenya mawazo makuu nani anedera shie warutani waku
Vichekesho mkisongaza mahojiano moto moto, stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie. I'm a model and I'm Afri Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.
Happy New Year. This is the first time that you're having reality check in 2024. And mine is just to appreciate you for being our #1 support system each and every other time that you come here. We thank you so much for that. And it's another day with another beautiful episode. And we decided that on this season, we are starting with things nutrition. And today's topic is nutritional impact on health conditions. I have an amazing guest with me on set. I'm going to be introducing her in a few, but before then, allow me to talk about our sponsors, the Smart Shopper. In case you're out there and you're looking for products, beauty products, you're looking for jewelry, you're looking for amazing handbags, you're looking for birthday decor, and anything and everything that you'll need for a specific purpose. Remember the products we had last year? Some of them have been restocked this year. Guys, please run. Make sure that you call 0798154042 to make your order, or still you can go to our social media platforms at the Smart Shopper and make sure that you make your order from there. Check out the Instagram page. They have amazing items for you. While at it, remember to follow TAS TV across all social media platforms at TAS TV_KE on Instagram, TAS TV_official on Twitter, TAS TV on Facebook, and TAS TV official on YouTube. Without so much talking, I don't have, what it takes. So let me allow my guest introduce herself. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Nice to have you.
Pleasure.
I really appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I do appreciate also. And to our viewers, it's a happy new year. My name's Jane Mugo from AG Nutrition. I am a nutritionist, and I'm delighted to be the
part of the program.
Part of this show.
Okay.
Welcome.
Asante sana. So maybe just to run straight into what we are discussing today, the impact of, nutritional impact on health conditions. We have several health conditions, but before we talk about that, what exactly does a nutritionist do? Because most people tend to mix up nutritionist and, doctors.
Sure. A nutritionist comes to advise people or patients on healthy eating, diet, and also on the ways to go on with life without challenges.
Yeah.
More so, we concentrate much on what we have. And in our area of operation, we usually say our food should be our medicine, and medicine should be our food.
Our food. Because
we have all that our bodies require. When we were created,
yeah,
when that cell came to combined with another cell and someone was formed in the womb of the mother,
yeah,
those cells multiplied and you became. And when we were born, we were supposed to have these bodies treating themselves.
Yeah.
But because of the changes in life, you realize that we have not continued to eat as we ought to be eating.
Yeah.
And that is why we have many challenges of health. So we are coming as nutritionists to tell people, let us go back to our basics. Eat healthy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. So how does nutrition directly affect our overall health?
Good. That's a very good question. And I must say here that nutrition, or when we talk about diet, it varies with individuals. But when you are eating healthy, you will be able to remain healthy. When you eat as you ought to eat, you have a balanced diet, you'll be able to maintain your body. Your body will be able to treat itself.
Yeah.
Your cells will be able to replicate. Your cells will be rejuvenated.
Yeah.
Your cells will be replaced. Those that are damaged, they will be repaired.
Yeah.
And by so doing, you realize that you will not be a daily visitor to the hospitals. Because your body has been taken care of. We usually tell people that the diet pyramid should start with exercises. You exercise in the morning when you wake up. There should be whole grain. You should take whole grain. You should take vegetables. You should take water.
Yeah.
You should minimize about your meat or red meats eating.
Intake, yeah.
You should take a lot of fruits.
Yeah.
But when you go to how people are eating these days, you realize that they are eating upside down. Yeah?
Yeah.
They are taking a lot of fats.
Yeah.
Than they ought to do, because fats should be minimized. They are taking a lot of carbohydrates. They are not taking much of the fruits. They are not taking water. And that is why you realize that the lifestyle diseases have really accumulated.
Yeah.
They are the daily talk. But were people eating healthy? Were people doing away with the sifted foods? Were people doing away with the junky foods?
Yeah.
We would remain healthy longer.
Very healthy.
We would remain beautiful longer. But today, because of our eating styles and our daily intakes, you realize that you're talking to people and they do not know about the balanced diet. So we need to get back to the basics.
To our roots,
yes.
the basics.
Let us eat healthy. It does not mean eating expensive. No.
Yeah.
It is just a matter of eating something that you give nutrients. Your body will get nutrients. Your body will get a benefit.
Yeah.
And unlike eating something to fill the stomach. Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
So I would say that when we are talking about nutritional diet, it will vary. For someone who is taking measures to prevent, that one is well, because you will tell him from the beginning, eat healthy. For somebody who is combating issues of cardiovascular, you will tell him or her eat this and this. Like now when you are talking about the omega-3 fatty acids, that will help that person who is dealing with the issues of the heart. Okay. There is another person who will come with issues of blood sugar. That one you'll advise that he reduces the carbs. The carbs, you know, and you'll have some controls. So when we are talking about nutritional impact, it also depends with who you are talking with. But in general, we need to eat healthy.
Okay, so making sure that I've really understood what you have said is that we have specific diet recommendations for specific health conditions. Okay, so let's now narrow down to some of the factors that individuals should consider in maintaining healthy weight. What are some of these factors?
One, let us consider maintaining good weight compared with your BMI, and it is important that people go for checkups, regular checkups, regular screening, because if a problem has been in the body longer, it will also take long to be gotten rid of. And what we are saying is that we have solutions in our foods, and where the foods are concerned, where you feel they will take longer, we usually recommend that people take the food supplements, get a good supplement because they are there, and especially because of the nanotechnology. It is the very recent technology that companies are using to produce or to formulate the supplements. Get that good supplement, it will back your foods. You know? So you realize that you are eating healthy, but because this person is not well, this person is sick, the food will take long, but it will eventually treat. But for quick recovery, we usually recommend that we supplement. Now, when you supplement, it gives the food faster effects. And again, when you're dealing with weights, there is that condition of obesity. You tell people to avoid the carbohydrates, and if you have to, you take little carbs, and then you make sure that you are eating a balanced diet so that you may maintain healthy weight. It is not just about eating to be full. It is about eating to remain healthy. At the same time, when you eat the vegetables, when you eat the fruits, they boost your immunity. Unlike when people used to say that the fruits are for the children, today we are saying the fruits are for all of us. I may need more fruits than you. But at the end of the day, when you are eating what you are eating on your plate, let there be a balanced diet. Let there be proteins. Let there be vitamins. Let there be minerals. Let there be that carb, a portion, so that your body will be taken care of. At the same time, let us eat the whole grain, because that will help the cells even to remain healthy. Because many of the conditions that we are battling, they are coming from the cells. When you do not take care of your cell, you're doing yourself a great damage. And again, we need to also make sure that we are taking 6 to 8 glasses of water. If you can, take even more. And that will help you even to get rid of the toxins in the body. The other thing, let us avoid to eat food late. Let people start eating at 6, 7. If you can, eat early so that you may have some time. By the time you're going to bed, that food will have been digested. And then it will not be stored as fat. The reason why we are finding people with tummies, big tummies.
Tummies.
It's because maybe they do not even eat much, but they eat in wrong times.
Okay.
They eat at 9 and sleep at 10. So the body will not have utilized that food.
Okay, so what
At
is
the end
like,
of the
sorry,
day-
sorry to interrupt you. So what is like the right time to actually, how long should you wait and sleep before, after eating?
4 hours.
Okay.
4 hours is good. Yeah.
Yes.
So after 7,
Yeah.
if you know you are sleeping at 11, don't be found eating. Yeah. Those foods, if you have to eat something light. And then leave that table feeling that you still want to eat more
Okay.
because it is late. Yeah. And then when you wake up in the morning, get something that will help you kind of get rid of all the waste in the body.
In the body.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can make some juices that will make sure that the colon is cleansed.
It's cleansed and
Yeah.
very clean.
We have the banana, we have the apple, we have ginger.
Yeah.
That kind of a juice, it will help you cleanse the colon. The doctors tell us that colon is the beginning. It is where death starts. So if you make sure that your colon is cleansed,
Yeah.
if you make sure that you detox every year, make sure you have detoxified your body
Yeah.
3 times. So every 4 months, do a detox for a week or 2. You'll be healthy because it will also get rid of those health issues.
Yes.
It will prevent your body from getting sick.
Sick.
Many sicknesses like blood pressure, they are literally out of weight, you know.
Yeah.
You have become so heavy. Others are brought about by the bad cholesterol. The veins cannot pass the blood as they should.
Okay.
So when we get a cure or a remedy to our eating,
Yeah.
we are sure going to get rid of the lifestyle diseases and avoid more of the challenges, and avoid usage of medicines because medicines help us to manage the problems.
Yeah.
But
True.
at the end of the day, we also get toxins because of the chemical production of that medicine. So medicine are good. Let us take them as the doctors have prescribed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, let us consider detoxifying.
Yeah.
Getting rid of the toxins
in the body.
getting rid of the waste, and then get friendly with water. Let us drink water.
6 to 8 glasses every day,
Sure.
or even more,
Or more.
If you can. So somebody is asking, how about people who eat at, they eat at around 7 but sleep at around 2 a.m.
That is fine. That is fine. That person, maybe he's doing some work, or maybe he's watching a movie or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. In between, that person can be chewing some groundnuts. You know,
So that's okay.
that is fine.
Okay.
I'm talking about food. Food. You've praised a whole plate of ugali, skuma na some
Nyama.
beef. At 9 and you're sleeping at 10, that is a risk. But if you're sleeping at 2, maybe tomorrow you'll still wake up late.
Okay.
You're okay. What we are talking about is eating much food, which will be stored as fat,
Yeah.
because that is the beginning of obesity.
Okay. So now let's talk about nutrients. You've mentioned a few from just the conversation we've just had, but then maybe just highlight some of the nutrients that have significant impact on common health issues, such as you mentioned pressure. We have the heart disease, that is things to do with cardiovascular,
Yeah.
and then we also have diabetes.
Sure. Those are the great names that we get when we are talking about lifestyle diseases.
Diseases.
And I would say that as you continue eating healthy, you are getting rid of them. If they have not already come into your body, you are blessed. And you can maintain that by continuing
To eat
healthy.
Yeah.
So for people who are combating blood sugar, diabetes, we usually advise them to take a lot of veggies. Make sure your plate has some whole grain, and then the carbs should be minimized. Because you realize that most of the times we are eating sifted foods. And when we are taking sifted foods, that is sugar that we are putting into the body. So when this person decides that this I'm going to get rid of, and remember this person has also the medication from the doctor. Let this person take a lot of water. Let this person take a lot of veggies. Things that have proteins, vitamins, and then what do you call it? Along with that, they take their medication. On diabetes, get a good supplement. A good supplement that you will be taken in the morning. Very early in the morning. And then when this person takes her medication, her breakfast first, and then the medication, you realize this person is able to continue with life. All that we need to do is to make sure that we are getting checkups. Let us be checked. Because sometimes you'll find that somebody has lived with diabetes for long, but he never knew that he had it. And sometimes some of the symptoms, you realize that these people are getting dusty a lot. You get that they are going to washroom frequently. Those are indicators. Some will complain about getting numb. You know, after a few activities, you realize that this person is so weak. You know, so it is important to get checkups so that before it gets to full blown, at least there will be some interventions in between. But being aware that you're suffering from this, just watch your diet. Watch your diet. Get used to eating brown rice.
Brown bread.
Yes. Now, when we are talking about brown foods, you know, there is also the commercialized browns. Get something that has real fiber. And at the same time, in the area of our operation, we have products that are full and very full of fiber. They will help. And then we have others that will help them normalize. Normalize the conditions. Then we go to blood pressure. In most cases, we usually advise people to go to the doctor so that they may be checked on cholesterol. Cholesterol levels. We have good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. You realize that somebody, it is not a must that that person is heavyweight. No. You could be slender and yet your veins have cholesterol. So when the doctor checks, when the doctor does his checkups and tells you that you have this and that, you need to get rid of that, whatever that, he'll give you the drugs, but you need to get something that will work on the cholesterol because it is the #1 cause. You realize that the heart is not able to pump the blood as it should. The heart is not able to receive back as it should. And at the end of the day, this person who has blood pressure, it is like putting somebody in a pool of honey. In a pool of honey, and you tell him to swim. It will not be as swift
as easy
as in the water. So make sure that the foods that you are eating have the fatty acids, the omega-3 fatty acids, and then we have the nuts, the grains, you know.
Yeah.
Let us eat that food which will help prevent. When we come to curative, then you have already reached to the doctor's table.
Yeah.
He has already given you the drugs.
The medication.
And then you come to us, and then we shall recommend the diet.
Yeah.
And also recommend the supplements that you're going to
supplements that
use.
you need to
We
use.
have very wonderful supplements these days.
Okay.
And our viewers will be able to get in touch with us, which we can recommend.
Yeah.
Because not every supplement is good, that it will help you fast. But if you can get a good one that will be able to bring you back to the
Back on
to the
track.
normal
Yeah.
state, the better.
Ah,
And that is what we are doing at AG Nutrition, where I'm working.
Ah, nice. That's interesting.
You had spoken about what other condition?
No, we'd mentioned the heart disease, blood pressure,
sugar.
and diabetes.
Yeah. So eating healthy is the bottom line. Because when you are eating healthy, if you can even check, people who eat healthy, they live longer.
Okay.
You realize these days we are even getting children, even infants are being born with blood sugar. And you are wondering how did a
Nani
baby,
mdogo ametoa wapi?
you know?
Yeah.
It is because during the gestation period, how did the mother feed? How was the feeding of the mother?
The mother.
The other things, especially the type 2 diabetes, that can really be prevented with food.
Yeah.
That can really be prevented.
We
We have cases where we have advised people on diet and recommended supplements, and within 3 months, that person is back. People who are even injecting themselves with insulin, you know?
Yeah.
Now, we need to really sensitize people on making sure that we are eating foods that will keep our pancreas clean. You know?
Yeah.
We usually say things like the broccoli. The broccoli has some seeds, and it is very good. We need to really check whatever supplement you are taking. You need to check what is the composition. What do they have? When you are taking your food, this and this, what do I get in it? Fijis are very good. Let us mix them. The WHO always tells us that every day, one human being, one person should have about 5 servings of vegetables put together, such that when you are eating your bowl of vegetables, you have several
of them in it.
Of them mixed, because the kale will give you something, the spinach will give you something, the broccoli will give you something. When you put them together, then they do a tremendous job in your body, and that is what we are looking for. And then the fruits, the same, 5 going upwards. If you get 5 different fruits in one serving, you're good to go.
You're good to go.
If you get more, take them. But don't just come and tell me, Jade, I was able to take 1 banana.
You need to have several.
WHO insists on 5 going up. 5 servings to 8 servings, you'll be good to go. And at the same time, we need to know that the doctor of tomorrow will be treating all dealing with the issues of the body through food.
Through food.
Not drugs, food. And you realize that we have the food in the market we have the fruits in the market.
Yeah.
But just ask yourself, by the time they reach there, and maybe they came from Mombasa, others came from Tanzania. By the time they are coming to your market, they have already lost the nutrients.
The nutrients that you need
That
in the
is
body.
why we are saying, do your part. And also, add some supplement. Because the supplement will give you what you have not received from the fruits
food
and the veggies.
Yeah.
Because some have withered.
Yeah.
The fruits have lost the water, the nutrients have gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So guys, clearly we are having a very insightful conversation. So in case you're joining us just now, please rudi pale nyuma so that you start the conversation from the beginning. And with that, we heard on a very short commercial break. When we come back, we are going to be discussing how you can get your personal nutritionist, so somebody to actually guide you through what you need to eat and when and why you need to eat them. But so far, so good. See you guys in a bit. Get informed on what is happening in our political scenes and people who are making headlines in different parts of the country and the world right here at TAS TV. Join me, Lavin Nyagowa, as I bring to you weekly news highlights that are factual every Friday at 4 o'clock. See you then.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys? I go by the name Reynams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho unanipimia, na kama sina pesa unguwezi nipimia. Hapa Shenster the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love, but don't fake it. Hey, ndakumenya mawazo mako. Nani anederashi? Oh, rutani waku.
Vichekesho mkisongaza, mahojiano moto moto, stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie. I'm a model and I'm Afri Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.
What's your name?
My name is Kevin Kakum.
Kitui Francis.
From which school? Kenya Institute of Mass Communication.
Kenya Institute of Mass Communication.
What did you learn while at TAS TV?
Improvement of my skills in graphics, such as motion graphics, video editing, photography, also communication skills.
Camera operations, video editing, and improved my skills in graphic design.
Would you recommend anyone?
Yes, nilikuwa hapa TAS, skills zangu zili improve on communication with fellow co-workers and teamwork when doing certain projects.
Yes, new skills in photography. Communication, I have built more in communications through interaction with other colleagues or people outside there.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your attachment at TAS TV? 7.
8.
Generally, what would you say about TAS TV?
Wow, it's amazing being here.
I think this is the best place to be. Yeah.
welcome back. Thank you so much for staying put. Remember, this is TAS TV, and if you haven't followed us on our social media platforms, please remember to do so, because we have amazing content, and this is just one of them. Today we are discussing nutritional impact on different health conditions, and more so we are talking about the lifestyle conditions, the diabetes, high blood pressure, and how nutrition and the supplements that are being recommended by nutritionists could actually come in hand to just help us solve or deal with these kind of health conditions. And remember that our amazing sponsors at the Smart Shopper have beautiful products that they bring on board, and each and every time that you purchase something from them, we get some little value from it. So remember to call the number 0798-154-042 and make your order. Or in case you are in Thika Town, you can come to Nema Plaza, Tante Africa Studios, second floor along Kenyatta Highway, and so that you can make your order. We do deliveries countrywide, so make a point and make your order. Madam Jen, before we went on that break, we were talking about, high blood pressure and some of the nutrients that are important to deal with this kind of health conditions. So away from that, let's now talk about balancing the macronutrients in the body. We have carbohydrates, we have proteins, and we have fats. So how then do we balance all this to make sure that you are taking a very healthy diet?
Good. Thank you for that question. So when we are eating our food, the norm has been eating to fill our stomachs. Eating to feel good. But time has come when now we need to look into what we are eating. What does it contain? What does it contain? We usually talk about, if we can take a very common dish that we love, the ugali. How much ugali should you take, and how much veggies? So we usually say, take a quarter of your plate to hold the ugali. Take another quarter to hold your proteins. The other remaining, give it the veggies.
I'm actually laughing because I know people who eat a lot of
and very little
vegetables.
I wish they can change. The veggies and the proteins, there are those foods that build our bodies. Especially when you're going to sleep, what work are you going to do?
Nothing. You're resting.
So you need to take a little carbohydrates, so that you don't go to sleep with a heavy stomach. And then take water. Take some water before you start your meals. It will also help minimize your dish.
Your dish. So for the water, should it be taken before or after? And ni duration gani that it should be taken?
We usually say you can take your water before. You're taking your food at 6:30 or 7:30. Take your water before you take your food, before you eat your food. Simply because this water, at least, will lay a foundation. So if you are eating half of your plate is starch, actually, you will find yourself minimizing. At the same time, you realize that if you are taking veggies, veggies are light, but they are very beneficial. I told you they boost your immunity. You eat your veggies, you eat your carbs, you eat your proteins, at the end of the day, you will have some balance. And then if you have to take some water after, let it be an hour later.
An hour, okay.
And that will be healthy. And again, don't take your water just when you are getting into bed.
So it is not actually right to wake up in the middle of the night and drink water and then go back to bed?
Well, it depends. How much water are you going to take?
Ile tu kidogo ya
because you see, you're going to bed. When you take a whole jug, And that is why you are being advised in the course of the day, take these amounts. When you're going to bed and you're taking a whole jug of water, what are you doing? And again, don't take it in a hurry, gulping. Take it casually.
Pole pole.
Yes, like you're sipping some juice. Yeah?
Yeah.
So you realize that even the eating habits, you have to change.
Yeah.
And our eating habits, we have to change. Our timings, we have to change.
We'll have to change.
If we have to remain healthy.
Remain very healthy. Okay, so now that we've mentioned, you know, nutrients in the body that we need, let's now talk about nutrient deficiencies. So how can individuals identify and address this kind of deficiencies?
Our bodies are our first doctors. You realize that if your body is lacking calcium, even if you give it vitamin C, vitamin A, you give it any other semi-potassium, and it needs calcium, it will not stop asking
for it.
If your knees are aching, if your bones are aching, they need calcium. They are telling you they need calcium. And you've got to give them. So that is where you come, and we advise you to take foods that are full of calcium. And then we also advise you to take some calcium supplementation, because an issue of the bones will not be sorted by anything else. It will be by giving it calcium. We have fruits that have a lot of calcium. A fruit like the pomegranate has a lot of calcium. The fruits, vegetables like the broccoli I was talking about, they have calcium. And then at the same time, we need to do some checks, health checks, randomly. Get to know how is your calcium level. Why is your back aching? So that you may start, and especially the women. Women lose a lot of calcium every month. Women lose calcium through childbirth. So you realize the women require more calcium than the men. The men also need calcium, but women have deficiencies because their calcium is drained away with the blood. And then we usually say you can always take the foods and a supplement, a good supplement that will offer that. At the same time, women are the flowers. They should take a lot of extracts from the flowers. Like there is a very powerful flower called sakura. Sakura is the one in charge of the evenness of the skin. And it has calcium. So, and the men also are beneficiaries of the seeds. They should take a lot of seeds. The pumpkin has seeds which are very, very rich in nutrients. They should take the, what do we call them? The groundnuts. Because at the end of the day, you realize that men are also losing it. Much as the women are losing it where calcium is concerned, the men also, you find that men are complaining. The sperm level has gone down. They cannot, the women, the calcium level is down, and at the same time their inner beauty has gone. You realize that the problems that are ailing women, they are feminine. And the men have theirs. So we need to take care of our men, and we need to take care of ourselves as women. We need to take care of our children, because when you feed your children healthy from the word go, these children will not have issues with immunity. They will be strong. And you realize that when a child is fed well, they even perform well in school. So I would say the foods that are in the market and the supplements that are in the market, it is good that you get in touch with us, get a dietitian, and get a report from the doctor if you're ailing. But for you who wants to prevent, come on. But we always insist it is good to go for screening. Because much as you come to us and we give you a list of what you are going to eat, you also need to know what you are ailing from. Because as you hear, food that we offer, supplements that we offer, they are not drugs. They are foods. So they have no effect whatsoever on the medication that the doctor has given you. Actually, it comes to give you more health. The medicine will come and relieve the pain. You realize there are some people who you go to the counter at the pharmacy asking for Panadol, asking for a painkiller because the head is aching. And maybe the body was telling you, you need some water.
You need water.
So you went for medication instead of taking water. So we need to be really informed in what we are doing with our health.
Yes. Okay. So now, before we move on, talk to us about your agency, what you do, and how can people actually get to find you and get your services?
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am working with a Malaysian company by the name AG Nutrition. AG Nutrition is a company that was formed in 2019 in Malaysia. So our products come from Malaysia. And in Kenya, our products got here in 2019, July. We have very awesome products. Actually, we usually say it is a miracle product because when we give you the diet that you're going to use or to eat, we recommend this particular product, and the company has the flagship product. We call it Agisela. Agisela is formulated through the extracts from plants, and it is able to curb all the body conditions, health conditions, because it has some extracts from turmeric. We have curcumin that is gotten from turmeric. We have a product, an extract from Gymnema sylvestre that combats diabetes. We have an extract from Sakura, it's a flower. That one works with the beauty, your skin, and then it also works with the issues of calcium. We also have pomegranate, a very awesome fruit that combats the cancers. The different types of cancers. It also helps with the fertility. It works on the issues of libido, you know? And then at the same time, it protects the men from the prostate cancer and enlargement. Then we have white peach. White peach is very good in digestion. Those people with issues with digestion, we have white peach in it. And then we have the mixed berries, very good antioxidants. Those will help you protect yourself against the cancers. And at the same time, we have the olive fruit. There is an extract that we get from it through the hydroxytyrosol as a technology. It protects the cardiovascular health, you know? So those 8 extracts are put together into a sachet. And then that is what we give people. We use the product sublingually. And because of the nanotechnology.
Yeah.
That product is able to deal with the holistic health of a person.
Yeah.
So you may come to me telling me that you are suffering from bad cholesterol, diabetes, blood pressure, cancer.
Yeah.
I'll give you the diet on the foods that we have. But because of the way our foods are farmed, we are not very sure that we are getting what we need to get from the foods.
Yeah.
So I will recommend you use the supplement.
The supplement.
So this supplement, along with your good eating habit, helps the body come back. And we usually say 3 to 6 months, whatever you are working on. If it was blood pressure, and you did not know that blood pressure had brought in the diabetes or vice versa, the product is able to deal with all along.
Interesting.
You know,
Yeah.
nanotechnology helps this product is able to go through the sublingual glands. Just under your tongue, there are some glands which produce the saliva. So the product is put there early in the morning. You put it down on your tongue, and then you remain mute, shut down for 20 minutes. So because of the taste buds, you may formulate a lot of saliva, but just hold that saliva for 20 minutes and then you swallow. Take a glass of water, stay for about 30 minutes, take your breakfast. If you had medication from the doctor, take your medication. And then through the day, take water.
Yeah.
Because it will help you detoxify. It will help your cells to, the good cells will replicate or multiply.
Yeah.
The bad, damaged cells will be repaired, and then there will be the renewal, those that have gotten lazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, as we grow old,
Yeah.
you know, the cells are also growing old. A cell has 120 days. When it dies, where does it go? So this product you'll be able to cleanse. And then if you have immunity issues, you will come, I'll give you something that we call the AG block.
Yeah.
Our products have the AG, meaning Alpha Group. Our company is Alpha Group Nutrition.
Yeah.
So every product you get, you'll find that it has AG. So there are quite a number for different cases, but the foundation, these two, immunity and the cells, we give block na cella. And then if it is somebody who has dementia, because people are losing it, you find people have just decided, or they have just gotten into another level because of the stresses of life. They are developing memory issues very early. So we have some coffee. If you are dealing with infertility, we have some coffee for the man and some juice for the woman, combined with the AG Cella and AG Block. So we have quite a number of products, but God giving us another chance, we shall talk more on that.
Yeah. Okay, interesting, interesting. So in case you need a service, in case you need anything, what is your number? So maybe they can reach out to you via that number.
My number is 0712 058 222. 0712 058 222. I'm usually in Thika every Tuesday. And these other days I'm usually in Nairobi. So they can get in touch with me. I'll be able to guide them. And again, we can also personalize, because whatever condition one is dealing with is different from the other.
Yeah, from the other.
So we can personalize it. Just feel free to call me. If I don't answer your call, you can trust me that I will return.
Yeah.
I'll return your call once I get free.
Yeah.
At the same time, you can text. I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
And I would say we need to prosper in all areas.
Yeah.
And be healthy, even as our souls prosper.
Yeah.
Let us not create a gap. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let us not create a gap. Let us have a holistic health. Because it is the will of God that we may prosper in all aspects.
Yeah.
Let us not find ourselves doing the opposite. We are going forward, creating filling the nutritional gap. Because of our eating habits and styles, we have created some gaps. And that is why you realize that we have so many lifestyle diseases. Some it is not even hereditary.
Yeah.
Because if your grandmother died of cancer and you are not eating what she was eating, you literally do not need to die of cancer.
Of cancer, true.
Yeah? If there is history of diabetes at your home, with the nutritional information that we have, you do not need, or you do not need to be diabetic. You can avoid.
You can avoid, yeah.
And then these other issues of the blood pressure. Let us do mazoezi, exercise.
Yeah.
Let us start our day with exercise. 30 minutes will be enough. And then where you can walk. Where you can climb the staircase, climb. Don't use the escalator.
Yeah.
Don't use the lift. Find yourself active.
Yeah.
And then, at the same time, let us get screened.
Yeah.
Let us get screened early. And when the doctors advise you to take this medication, take it. And when the dietitian comes and tell you to eat healthy, please eat. When I recommend that you supplement, please do.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we need you healthy. You'll be of more benefit to the world.
Yeah.
Being healthy.
Yes.
Have you realized how many groups in WhatsApp and everywhere else that we are creating?
There's so many.
There are so many. Why? People are sick.
Yeah.
And because people are sick, we need to go back. Go back to the basics.
Yeah.
In Genesis 1, verse 29,
Yeah.
the Bible tells us about eating healthy, eating fruits, eating greens,
Yeah.
eating, what do you call them? Whole grains.
Yeah.
Things that have come from the farm and they have not been sifted.
Yeah.
Yeah? But what do? These days we have beef on the table, a full platter. It is good, especially now that we came from the festive seasons. We need to detox.
Yeah.
We need to detox. Whole grain will help you to relieve yourself very well.
Yeah.
Yeah? Then take something that is full of fiber. If you are not able to, ask for a supplement that is full of fiber.
Yeah.
And then you detox. Whatever we ate during
Christmas,
December season, because December is a festive
it's a festive season. Yeah.
Whatever we ate and overate and overdid,
yeah,
we now get rid of
it.
January, let it be a month of veggies.
Yeah.
Yeah? Cabbages. Let us eat cabbages, because we did not eat cabbages in December. We were looking for something that looks like someone is celebrating. So we need to take care of our health, take care of our families, get information.
Yeah.
Tell people there is a cure in our foods.
In our foods.
Much as we are saying that by the time the food is in the market, it has withered, we need to eat. Let us eat.
Yeah.
And then what has been lost, let us supplement.
Let us supplement.
And that is my take.
Okay. Thank you so much, Madam Jane.
Yes.
We appreciate you. So guys, I need you to understand that we cannot cover the whole topic in 1 hour. So what we'll do, we're going to have a part 2 that we will do on the next episode, still with Madam Jane.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So make sure that you get to attend that. And on today's episode, thank you so much. We will also be answering your questions from today's episode on the next episode. So that is what we are going to start with before we jump into the conversation. So make sure that you join the conversation. Make sure that you watch the show to make sure that you also get your answer on that next episode. Mine is to just say thank you for joining us, thank you for supporting us, and until we meet again next week, Thursday, my name is Lavin Nyagowa, and this has been The Reality Check. Get informed on what is happening in our political scenes and people who are making headlines in different parts of the country and the world, right here at TAS TV. Join me, Lavin Nyagowa, as I bring to you weekly news highlights that are factual every Friday at 4 o'clock. See you then.